everyone's joining in. Today I'll be doing a try a chapter tag. So I've done this tag a bunch of times already, and this time's going to be very different just because I'm trying to narrow down my TBR this year just because of, if you guys haven't seen any of my previous videos, I'm going to be having a baby soon in January, so I am trying to be like very harsh on my TBR just because I'm trying to get rid of like all the books that have been on my TBR for at least 4 or 5 years. I know that there were if I did a video where you guys did vote on which ones I should keep and give it a chance and which one I should just completely unhaul, and I thank you all for doing that. In that video I only got rid of like 3 so far, and there's like another one that I just decided to unhaul it. But with this stack of books I am gonna try a chapter each, and if I don't get into them or interested in them from the first chapter, I'm gonna completely unhaul them. So yeah, the first book in the stack is The Thief by Megan Whalen Turner. This has been on my shelves for over 5 years, so I know that I was interested in this book because of the hair in my mouth. I know I've been interested in this book because Reagan from Prue's Project had really loved this series, and I keep thinking that I might like it too, but at this point, since it's been on my shelves for the longest, I'm very unsure right now, so I'm going to try a chapter of this one. And the next one is Peter and the Starcatchers by Dave Barry and Ridley Pearson, which I know I probably will get into it from the first chapter, but I just want to test this out with this video just because it's supposed to be a Peter Pan retelling that's like a prequel to the Peter Pan story. So I do hope to enjoy the first chapter because I would be very sad if I didn't. So I do hope to like keep this just to give it a chance. Like my goal for this video is to get rid of at least half the books in this stack for this video. But the next one, I know it's a very popular book series, but I'm very unsure at this moment, which is Amber in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. And like I said, I know it's a very popular book, so if I don't get into it after reading the first chapter, yep, it's gonna go into an unhaul pile, and I'm sorry for people who love this series, but it's been on my shelves for a very long time, and I have not gravitated towards this book, so I'm just gonna test this out with this video. And another one, I don't know many people have talked about it on book 2, but it's Damsel by Elena K. Arnold, and I know this is supposed to be like a fairy tale retelling, or like some kind of fairy tale retelling where the damsel doesn't remember what happened after she was locked up in the tower. That was another one. The last one is Far From the Tree by Robin Penway. I know that this is supposed to be like about siblings who just met and trying to meet their birth mother, I think. I'm not quite sure. Again, this was a book that caught my interest because of a booktuber that I follow, Haley from Haley in Bookland, and yeah. So, yeah, from these stack of books, I'm going to try a chapter of each. Whoop! I just dropped that book, but yeah, I'm going to try a chapter of each book and see which ones I still want to give it a try after reading the first chapter and which ones I'm going to unhaul, because like I said, these books have been on my shelves for over 5 years, and I'm just really need to get into these. So I'm going to talk about each book after reading the first chapter, and then I'll let you guys know what my thoughts are and all that. So yeah, since it's the longest on my shelf, the longest, I'm going to start reading the first chapter of this, and then I'll let you guys know on my thoughts. So I just finished the first chapter of The Thief. It's really interesting, but I might try the audiobook since I have it from the library. So yeah, I'm gonna go try the next book. So the next book I'm gonna try a chapter on is Peter and the Starcatchers. So yeah, wish me luck on this one. So yeah, I just finished the first chapter of this. It's catching my interest, and it was a very quick chapter. It was only 7 pages long, and this is definitely a keep for sure, just because I want to know what happens. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in my keep pile because I want to know what happens in this book. But the next book that I'm gonna try a chapter of is Amber in the Ashes. Okay, I just finished a chapter of Amber in the Ashes. It's very interesting. I'm just not sure because I kind of had trouble reading it because of how tall it is, because tall books tend to be difficult for me to read. So this is going to be in the maybe pile with The Thief. And now I'm going to start a chapter of Damsel. Okay, so I finished a chapter of Damsel. It also caught my interest, not that much. It's like a very short chapter. It's like 6 pages. So I'm indecisive about this one. So I'm just going to create unsure pile, which I'll put right here on my shelves. And then last book I'm going to try a chapter of from Far From the Tree. Okay, I just finished a first chapter of Far From the Tree. I was a little intrigued by the story, but at the same time I wasn't. So this is like going to be in a maybe pile, and then I'll show you guys the results for this video. So I decided that I'm going to be keeping these because I've just been very intrigued with the story. So these are going to be a keep for sure. And then with these 3, I'm kind of unsure, but if I had to choose which one I might potentially keep, I would say maybe Far From the Tree or Amber in the Ashes, but I'm not quite sure. But I know that I was intrigued with The Thief because I have a library book for the audiobook, so I'm not quite sure. So with these, those are maybes, unhauls, but I might likely just try to be honest with myself. If I'm interested in one of these, I'll keep one of them, but the other 2 would have to be unhauled. So that's all for Try a Chapter Tag. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and comment down below if you kind of have a similar strategy when it comes to unsure of what to keep and what not to keep when it comes to books. Or if you try a chapter and if you felt like you lost interest in it over time, let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!